Alright guys, we're here to talk about the cycle of Dawn of Titans. I used to do Forex about 7 years ago, and it shows you to look at things a certain way so you can see things in a market way, like the way things go, moving up and down. So I wanted to show you how Dawn of Titans, how they operate, and what mistakes they're doing, and what could they do to fix it. Alright, well, first off, let's introduce the game. Right, the game is here. This is Dawn of Titans, right? And we'll just say this right here is the level. That's the level when they start, and then this is pretty much is gonna be a resistance, right? So they get up. This is just a game, right? We'll take the most recent Titans, because we'll say these, we'll call these guys the war gods, right? These are the war gods, and then this is Xibalba. This is gonna be Xibalba and the Dragon Slayers. Alright? So Dawn of Titans, they'll bring out a Titan that brings them over, and everybody's getting this Titan, they'll love it, and they'll try to keep moving forward, right? So these war gods, they're riding this war gods out for a little bit, right? Then all of a sudden they want to throw something in the game at the highest part of their war god's reign. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you throw something while people are still trying to build momentum, and the game is starting to build momentum, they throw something even more stronger. What's gonna happen, right? People gonna go down, because this is what happens. It's a mistake. You know what I mean? Because they didn't allow the war gods to wear itself out. When you run in the market and you're trying to go have a bullish market, you ever heard the bulls and the bears, right? You trying to go up, right? So let's just say right here, this is the game, right? They had the little down, and then they bring these war gods, right? They go up, right? But in this case, they bring in Xibalba and the highest point of these war gods. So what happens is, people are not ready for that. So everybody starts to get out. It's like smart money. Smart money people, they get out. But the best way they should go about it is they need to figure out when is the turnaround. So we want to keep this thing going, right? These war gods, right? They having their height. They gotta see when the people are ready to move on. You say the war gods, you're not trying to let them go all the way down. You're trying to bring them like maybe right here, right? This is where you bring in Xibalba and these Dragon Slayers, right? What happens here? Boom. You get this, right? This line will go like that. Boom. And up. Because they're ready, Guess what? You go a little higher, right? Then when then next term, when you see trying to go down, that's when you drop another level of Titans. See? They're just doing this all wrong. And maybe they'll see this and understand. Like, at the height of a Titans, the people still haven't raving about it. You never want to change the game at the height of an era, because you could have left Xibalba overpowered. Even at this point, you could have left her overpowered, and everybody would have been fine with it. you know? Nobody would have complained. But y'all went in too early. Y'all jumped the gun, you know? And this happens every year, all the time. So, just wanted to teach you guys over there, wherever you guys are doing this Attack on the Titans, man. You got to learn how to keep the market going the way you want it to go. You want it to go up, right? That's how you want it to go. Then you got to keep it going like that. You know what I'm saying? Keep that trend going up. Keep that ball bouncing. What's going to happen is one day you're going to do it, right? And what's going to happen is, because right here, when this went down, you losing people. People dropping. People going down. See? People are leaving. People don't want in on this no more. It's already going down, right? Sooner or later, bang. Game over. You know what I'm saying? You keep doing the same thing over and over and over, you know, that you're relying on. Maybe you're relying on the new money people coming in, but if you ain't got your backbone, people that holding you down for years, you're gonna go straight down. This is what you're gonna do, right? You know. And in the process, like, instead of dropping this Zavaba here that you didn't even have ready by the time you dropped her, you would have had all this time, you know, up to right here to get it right, bring her out correctly, and you wouldn't have to change her in the middle of the game. You would have been through thousands of battles where you would have known every inch of this Titan, and you will not have the problems you have it now, especially with like having a changer in mid game. You know what I'm saying? Or people's already making build for her, already getting ready to roll, and now they gotta change up. You know, now they gotta change their relics, maybe. You know, like, people paying money for this. You know, you advertise something, and they got it, and now you're changing it. So, just want to show these guys a little bit of what's going on, and this cycle always continues. You continue it one day, you might hit it. You might go all the way down, and there's no coming back from that. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's a business, right? So I know y'all making that money. I say this game make about, say, 3, 4, 500,000 a month. That's a lot of money, man. You know, and if it makes more, holy moly, you want to lose all that money? Then go ahead, man. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. But I know it's only a game, but it's your game, man. Y'all be planning this game for 10 years before it came out. You know what I'm saying? You want to at least make 10 years of having your game played, you know? Not 10 years planning, you know? I could be wrong how long it took y'all to make it, but I read something about that somewhere. But I don't know. Just something y'all think about. Alright. I'm done with this. You know, just a little something. It's been 7 years, so I mean, y'all can look at all of this, make of it what you want. But you know, when I look at things, I look at it from every angle, and at the end of the day, you know, it's just bad business. You know what I'm saying? It's not smart. You know? Alright, I'm done. Guys, check you out later. It's Rampage, and I'll see you on the next one.